Years ago, my family visited my cousins in East Texas. Me, my two older brothers, my mom and dad were visiting our cousins, Caleb, Randy, and Haley. I don't know where Keaton was for the entirety of this story, but I recall him being there nonetheless. Now, one night, Aunt Karen says, "Boys, I want you to do the dishes. Me and the girls are going into town to do errands, whatever they want to do." So the girls leave. Randy, Haley, Aunt Karen, they all leave, leaving me, Colin, and Caleb to do the dishes. And we started on them immediately because you don't want to cross Aunt Karen. So we started doing the dishes, and about halfway through, we ran out of dish soap. And Caleb goes, "I have an idea," and leaves. Not the house, just the room. And we assumed that he was going to go get more dish soap. Maybe they had some in the garage. I don't know. And he comes back with body wash. And he goes, "This should work to clean the dishes." And Colin and I look at each other and we go, "That's a great idea." So, of course, we start doing the dishes with body wash. Now, here's something about bubbles. It is a scientific fact that bubbles make whatever it is you're cleaning cleaner. The more bubbles you have, the cleaner the thing is, right? This is well known. You need bubbles. Dawn produces a lot of bubbles. Dish soap produces a lot of bubbles. Body wash does not produce that many, so we had to use a lot of body wash to get the same amount of cleanliness, which is equal to the amount of bubbles that you have. So we're using a lot. We get these dishes washed, rinsed, dried, put away. Boom. Girls come back. Everyone's happy. Until later that night. Colin and I were staying on the hide-a-bed. We were reading our respective books. And Randy, the hide-a-bed, is right between the hallway down to their rooms and the kitchen. Hallway, hide-a-bed, kitchen. Randy comes out of her room, walks past us, muttering, "I need to get a glass of water." And Colin and I exchange a little side-eye look. We hear her open the cabinet. She turns on the faucet and fills up the cup. She turns off the faucet. She doesn't stop there to take a sip. She walks about 10 feet, stands right next to the hide-a-bed, and takes a sip, with Colin and I pretending to read right there, knowing full well what she's about to taste. And we hear, "This water tastes soapy." And she walks back to the kitchen, pours out the water, puts the cup away, gets a new cup out of the cabinet, fills up the cup with water, turns it off, and walks back to her room without tasting it. And Colin and I are just burst out laughing the second we hear her door close. Next morning at breakfast, I kid you not, Caleb goes, "Oh, Mama, by the way, we need some more dish soap."